Exercise 7.2 Problem 3 Discussion. Let's read this problem. Suppose two insects A and B can hear each other up to a range of 2 cm. The insect A is on the ground 1 cm away from the wall and sees her friend B on the wall, about to be eaten by a spider. If A sounds a warning to B and the angle of elevation of B from A is 30 degrees. Will the spider have a meal or not? Assume that the bee escapes if she hears A calling. It's quite complicated, isn't it? Anyway, nothing to worry. Let's work it out. There are two insects. Okay, let's break it one by one. And they have a hearing range of 2 cm. Okay, and A is on the ground level. Okay, A is on the ground and 1 cm from the wall. The other one is on the wall, right? The insect A is on the ground level from the wall, and B is on the wall. Okay, B is on the wall. Great. And if A sounds a warning to B and the angle of elevation is 30 degrees, will the spider have a meal or not? Okay, let's draw a simple diagram. So this is the wall, right? This is the ground level. So this is the insect at the ground, and this is the second insect which is on the wall, B. So A is an insect on the ground level and B is the insect on the wall, and A is 1 cm from the wall, right? That's what is given here. A is 1 cm from the wall, right? Next, and then they say the angle of elevation of B from A. So from here, if A looks at B, the angle of elevation is 30 degrees. So here this is on the ground level. So ground level can be taken as a eye level. And what is the line of vision? So connecting this point and this point, right? So this is the line of vision, and the line of vision makes an angle of 30 degrees with the ground level or the eye level, right? So that is your angle of elevation. So angle of elevation is given, this is given, and there is an insect here, there is a spider somewhere here coming very close to it, and the insect at A makes a sound. Only thing is that the hearing range is 2 cm. So all we need to know is whether the distance between A and B is 2 cm. Suppose B is 5 cm from A, then whatever noise this A makes, B will not be able to hear because the hearing range is only 2 cm. And since it does not hear, it will be eaten by the spider. But on the other side, let's say the distance between A and B is less than 2 cm. It will hear the warning sound of A and it will immediately escape. So which means spider cannot have the meal. That's what they say. Assume that B escapes if she hears A calling. So when will B hear the A's calling? Only when it's there within the range of 2 cm. So basically, instead of asking us to find the distance between two insects, they have given one big story around it. Okay, so all we need to do is find the distance between A and B and check whether it is less than or equal to 2 centimeters. If it is less than or equal to 2 centimeters, B will be able to hear the warning sound of A and it will escape. If B is more than 2 centimeters away from A, then it will not hear the warning sound of A and it will get eaten by the spider. That's the basic point, right? Now, we are given this angle is given, this side is given, it's a right triangle, and we are asked to calculate, we need to calculate this one. So what is the relationship between this side and this side and this? That is cos 30 is adjacent side by hypotenuse. As I said, very easy in a right triangle, a side opposite to right angle is hypotenuse. So this is taken care. Next, for this angle, this is opposite, right? This is also fixed. So the remaining side is adjacent. So this is your adjacent side. So this is adjacent side, and we need to calculate the hypotenuse of this triangle. So which means you'll have to use cos 30 degrees. Cos 30 degrees is AC by AB. And from that relationship, you'll be able to calculate the distance AB, which is the distance between the two insects. You got it? Okay, so now let's list it out. The hearing range of the insect is given, that is 2 cm. The distance of the insect from the wall is given, and that is distance from the wall is 1 centimeter given here, and the angle of elevation is next one, which is given here is 30 degrees. So all these three are given, and what are we asked? Whether the insect B will escape. The insect B will escape if the distance between the two insects is within the hearing range. Okay. Now, what is the formula? Formula is cos theta, which is adjacent by hypotenuse, because this is what we need to calculate. So, basically the answer to this question is this: if the distance between the two insects is less than or equal to the range, because this one makes a lot of noise, and this noise can be heard only up to 2 centimeter. If this B is within the 2 centimeter, it will hear and it will escape. If B is more than 2 centimeters from A, it will not be able to hear and it will not be able to escape. So this is the key which we need to find, the distance between the two insects, and AB is the distance, and this is given, and the relationship between this and this and this is cos 30, or cos theta equal to adjacent by hypotenuse is the formula which we need to use. Step 1, draw a rough diagram, label and mark the diagram with the given values. This is a key step. If that is done, half the problem is done. Next, substitute the values. Distance of insect from wall and distance between two insects. Distance of the insect A from the wall is this one, that is 1 centimeter. Distance between two insects is this is the distance which we need to find, right, in the formula. Cos 30, because what is cos 30? Cos 30 is adjacent by hypotenuse, which is nothing but adjacent is the distance of the insect A from the wall, and hypotenuse is distance between the two insects. So cos 30 will be adjacent by hypotenuse, that is equal to distance of the insect A from the wall divided by distance between two insects, because adjacent side is nothing but distance of insect A from wall, and hypotenuse is nothing but distance between two insects. So this is known and this is known, so this is the only thing unknown, which means we'll be able to calculate it from this equation, and we'll be able to get the value of distance between two insects. Okay, and if it is less than 2 centimeter or equal to 2 centimeter, it will hear. If not, it will not hear. If it doesn't hear, it will get eaten. If it can hear, it will escape. Okay, so please pause the video here and try to work this problem on your own, and on completion, please come back and check your working against our solution. Okay, the solution. So let A be the insect on the ground, B C the wall, and C the second insect on the wall. So A is insect, this is the wall, and this is the ground, and C is the second insect which is on the wall. Okay, and we know the distance of A from the wall is 1 centimeter. It is given here. The insect is 1 centimeter away, right? And the angle of elevation, if A looks at C, because that is at a higher level, so this is your angle of elevation. This is your eye level, and this is your line of vision, right? The rays goes this direction to meet C, and the angle between the line of vision and the horizontal or eye level is the angle of elevation. So that is 30 degrees. Now in this triangle A, B and C, cos 30 is AB divided by AC, right? So what is cos 30? Cos 30 is root 3 by 2. That's equal to AB. AB is already known that it is 1 centimeter, right? So AB divided by AC. So root 3 by 2 equal to 1 by AC, or AC when it goes up, so this will come down. So 1 divided by root 3 by 2, that will become, it will inverse, right, reciprocal, it will become 2 by root 3. So AC equal to 2 by root 3. But 2 by root 3 is difficult to find, so what we do is multiply the numerator and denominator by root 3. We will be able to simplify, right? So multiplying the numerator and denominator by root 3, we get 2 by root 3 into root 3 by root 3, that is 2 root 3 by 3. Okay, and root 3 is 1.732. 3 will go 0.577. It's it goes on, right? It's a continuing decimal, so it will go on, but 3 decimals is good enough, and 2 into 0.577 is 1.154 centimeter. As you can see, this is less than 2 centimeter. The distance between the two insects is less than the 2 centimeter. Thus, the second insect is within the hearing range, and it will escape, right? As AC, the distance between insects is within the range of hearing of the second insect, it will escape after hearing the warning from first insect. Okay, if it's, let's say, 2.154, in which case the second insect is more than the range, which means it will not be able to hear the warning sound of the first insect, and thus it will get eaten away. In this case, it is less than 2 centimeters, so thus it will be able to hear the warning sign and it will be able to escape. Okay, I hope I made it clear. If not, please go through this video one more time and it will become clear. Thanks for watching this video.